Hello Taurus, welcome to your March 2020 He Said, She Said. Thanks for joining us. My name is Michelle.
My name's Richard.
Let's get started. Nemesis, as an oracle card, she who avenges, revenge, outcomes, justice. So there's an energy around this of taking matters into one's own hands to seek some sort of justice. Now Richard has pulled a card from the divination of the ancients.
Yeah, it's about finding one's destined path and recognizing that others also have their destined path as well. But it's not about just finding one's destined path, it's also walking it.
Okay, so dowsing rods. Speaking about the seeker. Let's see. At the bottom of the deck we have the Emperor card in the upright.
And here I've got Temperance in reverse.
You could be dealing with someone who's acting like an emperor. It could be an Aries as well, but it doesn't have to be. Let's cut these cards. Doing something a little bit different this month too, guys. So if you wouldn't mind, Taurus, if you want to press that little like button down below, if you want your reading out to be one of the first out next month. So we'll be doing them in order of likes. So if you want yours out first, then please do press that like button below. We'd really appreciate it. Okay, let's get started. The status of this relationship. How you are viewing this person, Taurus. The strengths, the weaknesses, what you should continue to do, what you should stop doing, and the likely outcome.
Status of relationship, how this person views you, Taurus. Strengths, weaknesses, what this person should keep doing, what they should stop doing, and the outcome if nothing changes.
And remember, either side can resonate, so whatever side resonates the most, that's your message. Page of Swords is the status of this relationship. So I'm getting this as information, communication. And the feeling that I'm getting around this is that it's somebody reaching out. I feel like there's some kind of reaching out here by another person. Could be a nemesis, because we do have this card here which speaks of someone who's been around you here, Taurus. I feel like they're reaching out to you or you're reaching out to them, and there's communication between you two.
Okay, looking over here, we have the Queen of Cups. That's a very nurturing kind of compassionate energy. Could also be a water sign as well. Cancer, Scorpio,
or Pisces.
Or Pisces, yeah.
Okay, let's see. How are you viewing this person? I've got you here. I feel that's your energy, Taurus, as the Queen of Wands. So you may have some fire in your chart, or you're just acting like the Queen of Wands. It's a very star-like energy. Someone who's very... I get a sense of leadership with that card. I feel adventurous spirit as well. And someone who's supremely confident. This is someone who has no doubts about who they are and where they're going, what they can achieve. So there's a lot of self-esteem with this card. It's very much that shining light, someone who others are drawn to because of their strength of character. I feel that it's somebody else reaching out to you, Taurus.
Okay, so looking over here at how this person feels about you, Taurus, we've got the Eight of Swords in the reverse. It's about liberation. So either this person has been freed from something or you have been, Taurus.
Okay. So there's something that was restricted as being opened up. We've got the Four of Cups as the strength. And you know what? I just don't think that you care that much, Taurus, one way or the other. I think it may have been you that made a choice to perhaps free someone or let someone loose in some way.
Or free yourself.
So there's a feeling around that other individual of somehow having been restricted in the past. But that's changing. And I think it's as a result of you taking some kind of action here, Taurus. But I really don't see you as someone who cares that much. I see you, and this is the after tarot, so it's what happens in the Rider-Waite at the moment just after you see the Rider-Waite image. And in the Rider-Waite he has the Ace of Cups being handed to him, but he's looking the other way. In this case he's actually taken the Ace of Cups. So you've tried out this, but you've thrown it away. You've said, you know what, that's not for me.
Okay, so looking over here at strengths, we have the Nine of Swords. So this person's been through something, but it's been something they had to go through, and that's there as a strength. You know, it has an energy of waiting for something, being anxious about getting something. You know, in this dowsing rods with the seeker. Let me say something else here that I saw in the description. Nature will guide you, so get out in it and seek out the watering holes, the streams and rivers, and find what you need in their reflections.
And it's about finding what you lost.
I saw something here about finding what was lost.
Finding what was lost. So there may have been a lot of feeling here like, oh, I've lost someone because somebody else has them. But I don't feel that other person cares that much about. They're ready to toss this away, whatever this is. It could be a person, could be a job. And so it seems to open up some kind of opportunity.
Yeah, but there is something in here about finding something that was lost.
Finding something that was lost.
Okay, so sorry.
Oh yeah, we've got the Magician in reverse here as the weakness. The trouble is that this person has, I think, Taurus, has been some kind of thorn in your side for a while. Whoever they were, it could have been a work colleague, perhaps it's someone that you've known as perhaps an ex of your partner, or someone that you've known is interested in your partner. So they've been around. They've been lurking around. You're aware of them. And you know that they are not someone who plays by the rules, that they may have a tendency to perhaps be a little bit underhanded with their tactics. And I think that this is a situation perhaps where someone has actually achieved a goal, perhaps taken something from you, Taurus, and you may have a tendency to think to yourself, you know what, that's really messed up that person did that. I'm going to fight poison with poison. But I feel for you, you just have to like this cup here, it's like a cup of poison, throwing out that poison and saying, you know what, have at it. I don't really care, because you seem to have, somebody's gotten something as in an underhanded way, I feel.
Or it seems underhanded.
Yeah.
The other thing I get with that Magician in reverse is it's a kind of a warning to you, Taurus, not to overreact to a perceived threat.
Yes, that's true. It could just be that you're aware that this person's around and you're vigilant. Yeah. Okay,
we'll talk more about that as we see more cards.
Sure.
Okay, the weakness here, the devil. Yeah, so this person, I think they're in a worse situation than you are, Taurus. Honestly, I feel like they have possibly some codependence issues, possibly some other neuroses. Neuroses that I don't think you're subject to, by the way.
Yeah, and I think you may even be aware that person has got some toxic energy around them.
That's right. Yes, they're a toxic kind of person.
They may be obsessed. They may have some kind of unhealthy attachment to you even. I mean, never, not even minding your partner. This could all just be about the fact that they hate you, or they seem to have some kind of negative energy towards you, and somehow you have, because you're standing here in this really great energy of looking really good, doing really well in your life, and very self-confident, that this person feels like they need to kind of take you down a bit.
It's kind of like a vendetta.
A little bit like that.
That's what I'm getting here. But also, Taurus, I just have this feeling that they're really not that much of a threat.
Yeah.
And that there is a real danger that you could be trying to kill a fly with a nuclear weapon. That kind of thing, when you don't really need to.
Yeah. Wow, this reading is crazy, but let's have a look. Judgment in reverse says what you should do. Yeah. Here it's all about pausing. I think that for you, there is an element around you of needing to be aware of someone who is somehow putting something on you. I get that they are throwing or projecting some kind of feeling about themselves onto you. Very much a feeling here of it's kind of like, I'm trying to think of the word, when someone has been wrongly judged, wrongly adjudicated, judged harshly, but it's not even true. It's having the wrong viewpoint. And so I feel that you have to kind of turn your head away from this and saying, you know what, that person's got some kind of weird idea about me, and I don't know where it's come from, but you just really have to kind of say to yourself, there's nothing I can do about how that person feels, that they feel the way they feel, but there seems to be something here where you're being asked to not act the same way. Like, you have to be better than that.
Yeah, don't fight poison with poison.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's kind of like turning the other cheek almost, isn't it?
It is like turning the other cheek.
But you see, the thing is that this person is not really a threat, and I think that's really the key here.
Yeah.
But really, it's kind of like you've got this shield around you, and all they can do is just
pour venom at you or something.
Yeah, and you can't, but they really can't hurt you. Yeah, it's weird energy, isn't it?
It is weird energy.
Okay. Looking over here, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse as what they should keep doing. Now, this is about, I think they should just stop trying, leave it alone.
You know what I feel? I feel like this is someone either in the workplace or someone around you who feels like you're doing so much better than them that they cannot stand it. They cannot stand it. They really look at you and see you as, you know what, I really want what that person has. But the thing is, they've made their choices. I feel like they're coming from a very toxic, unhealthy mindset.
They're very jealous of you, Taurus.
But yet they're not willing to actually do the hard work that you've done to get where you are.
That's true as well. But yeah, so the other interpretation here is stop working at
trying to get something from you, Taurus, or
trying to take you down a peg.
Yeah, instead of focusing on what you have, they should be focusing on themselves, healing themselves, getting themselves to a healthier state of mind, so that they can, perhaps instead of seeing you as an adversary here, they can look at you as someone to admire and maybe to aspire to, Taurus, you know? What you shouldn't do. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. I feel that this is the person. I do feel that that's again this person. You know what? It's kind of a very strange energy that I'm picking up around them, because they are someone who looks in at you as someone who has achieved, and they very much feel they like what you have. They really like what you have, but the thing is, no one can take that away from you. And I feel that if you're thinking that they can, I don't think it's possible, because I think you've worked so hard to build yourself up to this point where you are doing quite well in your work. There's some stability around you. You may have bought a house. Perhaps this person just looks at you and says, wow, that person's so self-sufficient, so accomplished. Why aren't I like that?
Well, the other interpretation of this card that I get is that that's your energy, Taurus, and that you're being called on here not to flaunt that.
Oh, okay, yes.
Just be who you are, achieve what you want to achieve, but there's no need to be showy about it.
No need to be showy.
And there's no need to rub anybody's nose in it.
Yeah.
Either.
I don't think that you are, Taurus.
No,
I don't think you
are. No.
I mean, this person is maybe there is that element. Maybe with the Queen of Wands, it is a little bit more theatrical. You're right, and so it could be that's just because you're doing so well. It just comes across naturally that way. I don't think you're meaning it.
No. But what I'm saying is, there's no need to put any effort into making a big show of it.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
Now that's the danger. That's why it's there, is what they shouldn't do.
Shouldn't do, yeah.
Right.
Flaunt what they have.
Yeah, flaunt it.
Yeah.
I mean, be what you are, achieve what you want to achieve, but there's no need to rub anybody's nose in it.
Yeah, not that I think you're trying to, Taurus. I think it's just happening.
No, I don't think
this person seems to think that you are.
It's just nature.
Yeah.
Right. Eight of Wands as what this person shouldn't do. Yeah, that's about communication. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like this person wants to come in and talk to you and give you a piece of their mind. is what I'm getting here.
Yeah, I don't know what they want to say.
No, I'm not sure what they want to say, but I don't think it's anything nice.
No.
I think they are terribly jealous of you, Taurus, and that they're and that's what they want to tell you. They want to relay something of that nature to you.
But it's in such a way which is poisonous. It's like they want to poison you. They see you as someone who's doing really well, but they have some kind of information or something that they feel that you need to know. And they kind of snicker and go, it's kind of like that old Andrew Lloyd Webber.
I know.
Take that look off your face.
Yeah.
For people who are my age and older, you'll know that song. And it's about people who come to the door and say, I know what someone's been doing behind your back. And they say it with a smile because they want you to know that, because they feel like, wow, I've got information that's going to really hurt this person. It's like that.
Yeah, but it's gleeful.
It's gleeful.
In its own way.
Wow. But I've got you here, Taurus. That's your card. Both of your cards here as someone who can sustain this. You're very accomplished. Again, I get you as a self-sufficient person, someone who doesn't need to be around others to provide for themselves. You've worked hard for a living. You seem to be surrounded by, if not wealth, then certainly what you need to be comfortable. And you're an independent sort. So Taurus, the thing is, I think you may even be already aware, like the song says, that what's going on or something, and this person can't actually hurt you as much as they think they're going to hurt you.
The bottom line is, Taurus, you're above all this.
Yeah.
You're above this person's toxicity.
Yeah.
And you're above whatever it is that they want to tell you. I mean, they are nothing but an annoying fly.
They are, yeah.
All right, let's take a look at the outcome here. The star. Yeah, you see, that's the thing. They have aspirations. They have hopes. And I think in the end, you know what they say, imitation is the highest form of flattery. They want to be like you. Now they don't like it because they don't like that feeling of not having what you have.
But it seems like they've worked hard, but or they've done something underhanded here to get at least a portion of what you had. And it's been kind of not even about the thing that they got, actually. I feel it's more about how they feel about you than anything else.
I get the impression that either you could have let somebody go and they got them, but you don't really care.
Right.
But you go with this Eight of Swords in reverse here, some sort of freedom.
Some sort of freedom.
Yeah. Either they left you,
and you
Taurus,
don't
care
that much,
or you let them go
and you still
don't care.
Yeah.
So it's either, I think it could be one of those two situations as well.
Yeah.
In any case, this person feels like they're all high and mighty, and they've taken something from you, taken you down a peg.
But look at you here. I mean,
but in the end, you they really haven't.
No.
And that's why revenge on this person for what they've done is completely and utterly unnecessary.
Yeah. So we'll see where this goes in the extended. As you know, things can change quite radically as soon as we put clarifiers down. So if this is resonating, please do join us. The link is below in the descriptions box, and that will be on the Vimeo channel, about another 30-minute reading. We'll be doing some Lenormand readings with that, and pulling some more oracles for guidance as well. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, and that email is also in the box below. If this one doesn't resonate, remember it can be vice versa. Either side can resonate. Also, if you're cross-watching, a Taurus may be acting this way towards you, either side again. If you'd like to look at other readings that are done in this style, you can check out our Soul for Repair playlist on the channel. And those readings are not sign or time dependent. So when you're led to them is when you're meant to be viewing them. Also, don't forget we're doing the order next month in order of likes. So if you'd like your video out first, Taurus, please be sure to click that like button below and press the bell as well. That way you'll get notification when they come out. Wishing you the best with this, Taurus. We'll see you in part 2.
Thanks, Taurus. Goodbye and good luck.